place where the church is at today with its single parents. Some of you women, single mothers, bless your heart, you need surrogate fathers for those children. Some of you widows need other people's sons to take care of you. And the infirmed and the ill need the care of those who are able to help them, and really represent Christ and stand in for Him and be all that Jesus would be if He were here physically in the flesh. Some time ago, my wife read to me a story. She pointed it out that she had read about a man who left his wife, lived adulterously, then divorced his wife, married the other woman, and had several children by her. And then he realized that he was dying of cancer, and he knew that his wife, his present wife, would never be able to take care of those children. But he remembered that his first wife was such a fervent, loving Christian. He asked her to rear his children that he had by the second marriage. And she did it. She did it, and she said she loved those children as her own. I can almost hear Jesus on the cross saying, "Woman, behold your children," and again, "Children, behold your mother." Take my place in the broken, fractured families in America today. Mary was there and she saw all that. And that's the time when that sword that Simeon predicted would come into her heart. The sword reached its most sensitive target. The very heart of a woman who had to see the Son of God die, the boy she had born, and he dies helplessly, and there are no angels that come to deliver him. And there are no voices out of heaven that prevent the crucifixion. There is nothing but gloom and darkness and pain and anguish. And here she is being told 33 years old earlier, "Oh, blessed art thou among women." So that's what God's blessings are like. Yeah, exactly. The blessings of God often come wrapped with burdens. And the pain sometimes is very evident in the very good things that God gives us. There is honor, and there is often hurt, great hurt. You say, well, Simeon predicted that a sword would pierce Mary's heart, but we don't have that kind of a sword today, do we? Oh, yes, we do. We do. You know, Jesus said a remarkable thing, and you need not turn to the passage, but it is there. I'm not making it up. In the 10th chapter of Matthew, verse 34, he said, "Behold, I come not to bring peace to the earth," but he said, "I come to bring a sword." Wow, that does not seem like a Christmas text, does it? And yet that's the words of Jesus. You see, what Jesus is saying is that because of my coming, homes are going to be divided. He says fathers are going to be divided against their sons and mothers against their daughters, because there are going to be those within a family who accept Christ as Savior, and there are going to be those who reject Christ within the very same family. Now, some of you know exactly what I'm talking about, because you're going to be going home for Christmas and you are going to be with families that are divided. You know Christ as Savior perhaps, but your parents do not, or it could be the other way around. Families are divided in all kinds of different ways. Some of you right now, you're in a marriage where one of you is a believer and the partner is not a believer. And you know that no matter how much fellowship there is, no matter how good the relationship might be, still there is always that knowledge that there is that barrier, because there is one that belongs to Jesus Christ and there is another that does not. And Jesus said, that's why I came. I came to bring that kind of division, because those who are loyal to me are going to be separated from those who do not know me. And Christ divides the human race in two. He divides this congregation in two. He divides our radio audience in two. Yes, my friend, this is Pastor Lutzer, and of course during this Christmas season, We think that Jesus Christ unites everyone because everyone loves the baby in a manger. Everyone celebrates Christmas, even those who have no idea who Jesus Christ really is. But I've often said that the better they get to know Him, the more they will end up turning against Him, because Jesus Christ is the light. And once you understand that He is the light, there are many people, perhaps even in your own family, who prefer the darkness. Well, I do want to take this opportunity to wish you a very, very blessed Christmas, and to encourage you to stay tuned, because next time we're going to continue the message, The Manger and the Sword. We're going to honor Mary. We're also going to understand that bearing the Son of God was a very, very difficult task. I'll look forward to seeing you next time.
Thank you, Dr. Lutzer. Erwin Lutzer has brought the second portion of The Manger and the Sword, a message about Mary, who paid a great price to be the mother of Jesus. Tomorrow, tune in for the conclusion of this dramatic story. Running to Win comes to you from the Moody Church in Chicago to help you understand God's roadmap for your race of life. Today's Christmas message can be yours on CD, sent as our thank you when you give a gift of any amount to support Running to Win. Just call us at 1-800-215-5001. That's 1-800-215-5001. Online, go to offerrtw.com. That's offerrtw, all one word, .com. Or write to Running to Win at Box 11174, Chicago, Illinois, 60611. This is Dave McAllister. Join us for our next Christmas edition of Running to Win.